electric, gas, wood fires, heat pumps, and expert advice. We have
gosh, 2. Oh. Oh, right, I'll put my back out. Sorry. Ooh. Right, so if anyone's caught that bit of a groan, I do have to apologise. I've just put my back out. So I'm just going to turn this radio off. High-tech stuff here at CloudPro Central today. Just making sure we've got this live stream on everywhere around the globe because we can. And are we live? I'm sure we are live. Going live. Yep, I think we probably are. Ooh, uh-oh. Hopefully that there's people out there in the globe watching this video today and for some viewers out there, hey, if anyone wants to join the live panel, they can do. Come back to CloudPro and join in and interact. Probably found that's probably a little bit better than commenting directly on YouTube itself. So feel free to jump in anytime. So we'll just we'll have a start. So I'm Ben Kean, obviously I'm the CloudPro. It's my job to help you guys learn everything there is to know about iStaging. And we're going to crack on and start with some real basics. And I'm just going to do some, hang on, I've just got a bit of a notification here. I think so. Just make sure that live is live on YouTube. Yes, we are. Ustream on YouTube. I'm having some technological problems here for the first minute. Yep. Very good. Oh, I had tried to embed the stream directly into my page. Obviously, we've got a bit of a glitch with that. Quick look. Just on YouTube, playback on website disabled the video owner. When we go back into there, you want to stand by, everybody. Interesting. Well, maybe doing a recording of this and then it's posting it up to the site and we'll work that one out later. Stream options, enable. Right. Don't they love it when technology doesn't do what it's supposed to do? Well, if we go back to streaming live on Facebook, it'll tick me off. Okay, we'll just do this. And if you want to join live on the panel, is probably the way to go for now. Okay. Right. Anyone out there in the world who wants to learn something, who, I suppose if you're going to join, you're going to join. If you're not, you're not. You're going to view this later, you're going to view it later. So we might just crack into this now. And screen share. Share my desktop. Okay, so if you're out there and you're listening, cell phone, it's a powerful device. It's not just a telephone like it used to be in the old days. It is, as you know, a really, really smart device. And the Bright Sparks at iStaging have created an app that turns your smartphone into a 360 camera, which is really, really smart because it means anyone who wants to show a product or a service, the inside or the outside or whatever, has got the technology. So an enabler, what they do is, to make it even easier again, they send you a rotator, this thing here. It's a little Bluetooth connection, connects to your smartphone, and it rotates the phone. With the rotator, they also send you one of these 360 or 180 lenses that clips to your phone, that works with the rotator and the phone to do those shots. So we'll go for a real basic setup. So to learn or to subscribe to iStaging, to get the rotator, the lens, the VR Maker and the VR Editor app, it's $39 a month, New Zealand, so it's the cheapest chips. If you're offshore somewhere around the world, that is $21 US, so New Zealand, $31 a month. Really powerful. So let's assume that you've got your rotator, you've got your lens, you're all signed up, you're ready to go, and we've opened up our, I'm just going to mirror my screen on my iPhone. Excuse me. Use server, turn that on. There. Right, so we're going to open up the app like we were in the app itself. Here's the VR Maker open on your device. The easiest, simplest way to create a tour is to click this pink icon here. We're going to put the rotator and the phone together, and that's going to be the front where the phone sits inside the rotator like that. I normally put it to the side a little bit, and the reason for that is that the lens and the camera is in the center of the rotation. That'll give you the best overall shot. Okay. Oh, in the box is this little thing here, which is a little tripod. I'm just going to unwind that, fold that out. So it's going to take some shots on the desktop today. I'm not going to run around and do some big shots with the tripod. We're going to do some basics. And if you can get the tripod open, anyone can use the software. All right, so I'm going to wind it on there. And that's a universal 1/4 inch thread, which will fit most things, okay? We get the lens. We're going to put the lens over the, we should do this now. We should push the button on the phone. So camera, hand. I'm going to line up make sure the lens is in the center of the lens of the camera on the phone. Okay, to give you the best shot. And when it's level, there's a little circle around here when we go to capture, and that will say it's everything's hunky-dory. Now, if the Bluetooth hasn't connected to the rotator, this icon here will not be pink, okay? I'll just show you that. I'll just turn off the Bluetooth on my phone. Turn it off. That has changed. I need to pair the rotator. So I'm going to toggle that. Oh, the pair your rotator. Turn on the Bluetooth. Minimize. Pink. Pink is good. Pink means you're ready to capture. Now, unlike normal Bluetooth devices, you don't have to physically pair the phones. Just turn the rotator on, turn the Bluetooth on your device, and the app will find the rotator. Simple, no pairing, easy peasy. Now we're ready to start capturing. Now, one thing we're going to do before we start is this icon on the top is the lens type that you have. We'll tap that, and I've got the Mercury lens. If you had the old lens, you'd have the Taurus lens, which is the white one. Mercury lens is the lens to have. And then we're going to turn on HDR. HDR off. I'm going to leave it on. HDR on gives the highest resolution shot. You've also got a timer here, and the timer is set for 3 seconds at the moment. I'm going to make it, you're going to make 10 seconds or no seconds. And that's so you can get out of the shot, okay? But when you put a human into the shot, normally a human will move, and it blurs the shot, doesn't look very good. So today we're not going to do that. I'm going to be in the shot. I'm going to be still as I can. I've gotten used to it. And I'm going to put the camera a little bit away from me today. And then I'm just going to push the pink button here, which you can see. And I'm going to go start. All right. So there's the green around there, which means it's all good. It's happy. Best possible angle shot. I'm going to be still now. Okay, now I can move again now. So I haven't, hopefully I won't make the scene blurry. Okay, cool. We're going to do 2 captures. The second one, I'm going to move the camera to the other side of the desk now. Other side, and put it over here. I'll do another capture. And, oh, yep, we've got pink, so we're good to go. Go capture there. Make the scene look a little bit different. It's coming around. Now I've changed my pose, so we'll see how that looks when we go into that scene. Okay. Done. So we've synthesized the images now. I'll just grab the rotator back, bring it over in front of my computer here. I'm going to take the phone off the rotator, and I'm going to take the lens off so I can use the and I'll put the cover back on the lens. Right there. Cover back on. Actually, quite good, very good kit actually. Really works exceptionally well. I'm just going to turn that off as well. So I'll turn it off now. Okay. So we've now captured those 2 scenes. And I'm going to bring those and save them together. So I'm going to tap on the icon, the image icon here that we've just taken. I'm going to create a live tour. So I'm going to select the 2 images. Now, when you're in a house, you can change the order of which you bring those images into the tour. Okay, and well, you know, so you would normally start at the front door, capture the hallway, bang, bang, bang through the house, take all the scenes of the house, and then get to this stage, you would bring in the hall, the entrance, the hallway, and around the house in the sort of here. So it makes it, if we'll bring in, as an example, we'll bring in these other scenes I've got here. So let's pretend that. So I'll take that off and that off. We'll bring in the hallway, which is this one here. I'm going to bring in the lounge, which is that one. I'm going to bring in the kitchen, which is that one. Obviously, this isn't a real house. This is a mishmash. 4 and 3. Oh, no, hang on. Sorry, that's the wrong order. I'm going to make that 4 and I'll make that 5. Okay. Now I'm going to go done. And I can name it. So we're going to call this Ben's Test 16 May. And I think we've got a limit to about 20 characters. And save that. All right. So that'll just upload to the cloud now, and that will sync to the VR editor app in the rear. Make sure that we're still on. Yeah, we're still broadcasting live to YouTube. Here we go. So just upload. If you might have enough time today to go into, might just sneak into the back end this afternoon, but we'll be back here at 5 o'clock and we'll sort out those technical issues. Love technology. When it's going well, it's awesome. And I think the one lesson I've learned here with these webinars is maybe we just do the panels, enter the panel. If you've got 100 people that come and join in, and then we just record it, and then we post it to YouTube and social media after that. Might be the best way to go. It's most reliable. Right, so we've got this tour has now been created. I'm going to tap on this here, and we're just going to, actually, before we do that, because I know there's thousands of people watching today, I'm going to click on the share icon. So I can share that directly now. So if I had say a person back at the office who was doing the editing for me, or they wanted to take photos of the scenes for some other reason, they could do that, and I might just email that link, share to Facebook, share by link. So this link that I've just copied is, I'm going to mail it to myself to Ben Vaman. Right, cool. Test. So the URL, this URL here is the URL for this tour, and it will never change. It's been created once, it never changes. As soon as I send this off to my OA to put into our CRM or whatever I do with it, if I just go back into the VR Maker on my phone and add a scene in, or change a scene, or do whatever, it's automatically published. You don't have to worry about this URL ever changing again for this tour unless you delete it. If you delete it, well, it's gone, and it'll create a new one, okay? Any changes are live, and I'll just publish live. And that's probably quite important when you're talking about, from a marketing perspective, now that the tour is embedded with realestate.co, and this week integration with TradeMe will be live. You could change something and know it's instant, bang. You don't have to worry. Once it's loaded into those portals, you don't have to worry about things being updated at the end of the day, or 15 to 20 minutes. It's instant. Okay. So I'm going to just click on the image there, and I want to edit these. So when you edit these scenes, if I just click this one, it's almost effectively downloading a copy back onto the phone, or getting the phone ready to allow you to edit it. Okay, so now we're ready. So here I'm going to add in a hotspot. And so I've got this hallway. I'm going to set the default view. So I want it to look down the hallway there and save. I'm going to add a hotspot and I'm going to tap the center of the screen. At the bottom here, you notice that it selects that you can select the scene. So I'm going to select the kitchen there. Oh, there's a handsome devil on that video. I'm going to go done. I'm going to save. So when I click on that hotspot on the tour, it'll take me into that room, okay? I'm going to put another one here, and I'm going to make that go to the lounge. I'm going to go done. I'm going to save. I'm going to put one in here, and I'm going to make that one of me that we did this morning, the first one. Oh, that handsome guy. Awesome. Save that. Now, what I'll do with this one, I'll just go bang, save. I could change the style of the icon to a, whichever way looks best, but we'll use that one for now. And I can drag it down to the bottom of the scene. And I'm going to make it that other angle. Okay. Done. Save. Now, in here, we've got the panoramas, or the scenes, or the tours, or the shots, whichever way you want to call them. I call them a manner of things. So we've got the hallway that we're in, the others, this is the lounge. And what's that? I'm in the scene, I can edit the hotspot. So I want to put on a hotspot back to the hallway. And I'm going to go, this first one, and go done. So I can now navigate into the scene and back out of the scene, okay? We'll rotate around, and I'm going to put another one in, and I'm going to put this one will be the kitchen. I'll change the rotation. I'll go done. Just save. And you go through each one until you have finished doing the tour. So we'll go back to the next scene. So I've done that one. I'll go to that one. I'll go close. I'll go, oh, Ben's been moving. So I'll put a hotspot in, tap to edit. I'll go that one there, actually. No, that one there. That one. That one. I might move it around. And I'll make that push back to the hallway. Go done. Go save. All right. Cool. Freaky up there. A double nose. So when you move, that's what happens. And I think in this particular scene, not only did I move, but I was moving the camera because the LiDAR at the top is different as well. And that's a good image. Is my hand there. So with the new Mercury lenses, the center of the shot is much, much smaller than the other lens I had, the Mercury lens. So the quality is much better, much, much better. Okay. We'll go back to panos. We'll just get this boring stuff out of the way. Go back to the office there. We'll put the next hotspot in. Go to the hotspot, tap, arrow, put it down, go back to the hallway, go done and save. Pretty easy. I'm going to put another hotspot in. I'm going to go tap, I'm going to drag it down. I'm going to make it that scene there. I'm going to go done, I'm going to save. Very good. Right, now the next icon here is the edit icon at the bottom. It edits the shot you've taken. You can put a filter on it. You can download, just take a little bit to download. I found to date, you haven't really had to do this yet. You could, if you're a purist, muck around in here I'll just put a filter on. So I'm going to put this fridge filter, make it blue because it's cool and I just wanted to today. I'll just make it a little bit fainter. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, I'll make it blue as. Or is there something else? Shall I make it orchid? Fixie? No. Kuzo, it's ECX. Oh, that's pretty cool. Texas. Goblin. Oh, I don't know that one. I actually really like that blue one. Filter that. I could adjust the contrast, the brightness, make it much brighter, much cooler. Contrast, etc. I'm just going to go done. I don't normally muck around with that, right? That, but you might want to, and it will make a difference. But once you put the filter on, it's done. Actually, I haven't. We might try it. We might just push the undo button. Undo. Right, so I don't know how many undos you can have in any one scene. Excuse me, put my back out. All right, that's the thing with live TV. Live is live, no rehearsing. That's how I like it. Let it sink for a minute there. What's happening? Right, so let's see. There it is. There's the filtered image. So if I go back into that image now, see if we can push the undo button. Would you bother? You can if you want to. Yeah, the HDR imaging, high dynamic range, takes 3 images and blends them together into high clarity. I'm using an iPhone 6s Plus. I think it's got like an 8 megapixel camera on it. It's outstanding. If you've got a like a 12 meg camera on a Samsung or an iPhone 10 or a 7 or an 8 or whatever an 8 is, or your latest Galaxy S Plus was being a awesome detail. Almost don't need to worry about having like a Ricoh Theta V or one of those other devices when you've got it all here anyway. Pretty powerful. Okay, now iPhone's working pretty hard at the moment. It's getting a bit warm. So a little time. I don't know how much time I let it run for. Oops, thinking about it now. Might just crash it. Now, if I crash it, I'm going to have to go back in. Oh, here we go. Oh, done. Now, redo, undo, redo. Let's we can do the undo. Didn't make any difference. So we've saved the filter change. We did the filter. We can't bring it back from the dead. So we'll just leave it for now, okay? Interestingly enough, on a side issue, well, it's not really a side issue, just had a little property from an agent as well, which you may or may not already know. Hence why I'm sitting in the First National offices here in Hastings. just sold a house using or used a tour in the property, and the vendor really loved the way the house looked, especially before we couldn't take any photos because the tenant wouldn't allow us. Made it awkward, but now that we were able to do that, we've achieved a really an outstanding result for the vendor. Okay, so we're back in here now. You also notice that we've got others. Everything's saved as others. So I want to edit the pencil. I just pushed a little pencil at the top here. It allows me to edit the names of each scene. So this one's going to be called the hallway. Okay. Next one is the lounge. Okay. That one is the kitchen. Okay. This one is the desk. Okay. And we'll call this one the office. Oh, there's, sorry. Okay. The app is actually saving the names that I've manually entered in, I see as well, so which is quite cool. So we'll go next now, at the top, next. Now, I haven't got a floor plan of this house on my phone, but if I did, I could upload it here. And if I had a logo, now the logo is what covers the bottom of the scene. Okay, so I'm just going to take a photo in. We'll go this one here, nice, this one. Now, one thing I've done is I've saved on my phone a round icon. See, it's round, okay, that's good. But when we load it into the tour, it might change. So I would normally go back in from my desktop and change the size of it. And I'm just going to put this description. I'll go Ben's mishmash tour May. Oh, let's put it in 16th May 2018. Done. I'm going to save. Now that'll be ready. It's all saved, done, and the URL's updated, refreshed, and all the names are changed. And now I can share that out to I'll just click the share button at the top. We'll share it to Facebook, share by link, share by QR code. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to share it from my desktop. All right. So what we'll do now is, since we've got time today, we'll go back into the, we'll go and grab the URL out of the desktop editor, and I'll just stop this here as well, okay? So just bear with me for a tick. Let's close that. So stop screen sharing being turned off, it's great. So in the iStaging software in the back here, in your background, so you've got your VR Maker on your phone, and you've got your VR editor. Into there. This is where all your tours will sit inside your app. If you had another camera and you wanted to upload the scenes, you could do it manually, do it that way. But we're just going to go preview this one. So this is the live tour finished now. Okay, so we've now got our tour. We've got our house, our hallway, which is in this case the first shot. We've got that desk, the blue filter, we've got the Get Ben icon on the bottom here, which is square. So I actually want to change that to a round one. I've got a round icon on my desktop, and we'll load that in a minute. I've got that other hotspot. But now I've got no back hotspot to that last scene. So I can navigate on the bottom of the screen here with all, I can just jump directly back to that scene. Okay, I can navigate back to the hallway again. I can jump in, into the lounge there, the lounge. Excuse me, wait for it to catch up. Into the kitchen. The handsome guy there, that's awesome, eh? So we might have a little bit of fun now. So I've got that video and I've put it up onto Vimeo. So what I'll do is we'll go back to the editor, and I'm going to just click on the photo, and it'll open up the scene where I can edit the whole tour, and we can do a bit more tweaking on my desktop. So now we've been into this for half an hour, and we've uploaded 5 scenes and created 7 hotspots. We've done 1 filter, and we're going to do some smarts with it. So I'm going to just change the file, Ben's mesh tour 16th May 2018. Okay, great. I'm within 30 characters, 33 of 30. So we have to go back. 29 characters of 30, great. That's what Ben is awesome. Ben is awesome. Get Ben. Get Ben, great. Cool. Now the Google Maps location. So I'm going to put the office address, 213 Queen Street, West Hastings. Great, that's where I am. I'll scroll to the bottom. I'm going to go save, because I just want to make sure my changes are saved. I'm going to change that logo now. And I've got that hidden somewhere. Right. It must be in pictures. Ben's, get Ben with the black transparent background on that. Great. So I'll save that now. The size, the small logo size. I'm going to hide that. Got my contact information there. Great. The Pano, so we've got what we changed all the names before on the phone have all been updated here. We could change the order of these around, so I might just change that around to there. And that'll automatically change the order on the phone as well. If I wanted to add a scene in, I could do it here. I could upload an image in off my desktop if I had another image that way. Or if you were using your iPhone, or your smartphone, you would just bring it in from the phone itself. The marker editor. So this is where we were doing the hotspots on the phone. Yeah, I'm going to go into the kitchen. Just going to show you this. Got that great video there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this video icon, play, and I'm going to go back to Vimeo where I was before, Vimeo.com. I'm going to share that, copy the video link, done that, come back to the editor, dump the URL in there, paste, and go save. Saved it, great. I'm going to go back to the tour, and I'm just going to push the refresh button. So currently you'll see there's that handsome man, and I'm going to go to refresh, reload. Look at that. So 2 changes. We've got the round logo without the square edging, covering it where the camera was. I'm going to zoom in because we can zoom in, see some detail. Yeah, that's probably the good thing about these shots is that's my iPad, and I was recording the video you're going to watch right now. So click that, and it opens up the video URL inside the tour, so you don't have to go anywhere. And great. So pretty cool, eh? Well, I think it's pretty cool. And the detail on the camera is amazing. So I'm zooming in with my wheel, my mouse wheel. So if you were a property manager and you wanted to see a detail in a house, some damage that was occurred, how clean the stove is, it's pretty good. From a metre or so away, you probably want to like take maybe a couple of different shots, or actually when this image was taken, I was actually moving the camera around like that, and you'll see it in that video. Because there's my hand moving. 1, 2, 3. So there's no way that this particular shot was going to have any high detail to it. It's pretty good. If any big blemishes on a wall, you'd see them. It's pretty good, really. Pretty good. Okay, so that's probably it in a nutshell. If hopefully that this is good out to the world and people will see it. I'm going to come back at 5 o'clock, and we'll just go over the editor in a bit more detail, and show some other cool things. And if there's any questions, please feel free to ask me, email me, subscribe, or do what you got to do. So that's it for me for now. I'll see you all later on. Okay.